I need to remind you once again that the CAF Champions League draw will take place in an hour's time, but we kick things off with the CAF Confederations Cup draw. And when we look at what has taken place so far, those battles have been breathtaking. But now the 16 clubs have reached this stage. We'll be looking forward to finding out with the Total Energies CAF Confederations draw that is about to take place, who they'll be taking on next. Now, when we talk about the CAF Confederations Cup, it's a competition that has grown in stature over the years and now has earned its right and its place as the second biggest competition in club football on the continent. And to remind you of just how fantastic the football is, let's take you back to last year, where USMA, by the narrowest of margins, were able to clinch the trophy against Young Africans of Tanzania.
Hello, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the 2022-23 Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup.
It's the shot. That's a great ball in the area. It's better than great. Here's a chance, it's scores! It's a lovely ball, and a goal! There's a chance, it scores!
Marumo Gallants and Young Africans of Tanzania, both looking to write history here this evening.
Mayele, that's a good tackle, but it's going to be a goal for Mayele. Young Africans have another one. Got some pace about him as well. Is he going to finish it? It's all over. Victory for Young Africans of Tanzania. They will play in the African Confederation Cup final.
We're in Algiers for the second leg, the second semi-final tie. Might have to be in a hurry to defend this though. And we do have the opener this time. Now a chance for first involvement for the substitute to be a goal. And it is! USMA progress to the final of the 2022-23 Confederation Cup.
It's the second leg of the CAF Confederation Cup. As USM Alger take on Young Africans in the second and final leg. And there's penalty. The shove in the back as the ball came in the box. Stuttered runner. A perfect penalty in the top corner. Juma Shabani on the attack. And that's going to be a penalty. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's saved. And the rebound as well. Wow. And there does go the whistle. And USM Alger have become the first Algerian side to win the CAF Confederation Cup. They have done enough to win the CAF Confederation Cup of 2023. They win it on away goals after winning the away leg at 2-1. And there it is. Champions, USM Alger.
Well, despite having a situation where it was Yanga who won that game in Algeria by 1-0 in the second leg final, it was not to be for them. It was the 2 goals that were scored away from home by USMA that saw them crowned champions of the Total Energies CAF Confederations Cup, and what a final it was. But now we're at the stage where we want to find out who will progress to this year's final, and to do so we need to have a draw. The 16 clubs that have made it so far are these clubs, and let me introduce them to you. We've got Zamalek from Egypt. You've got RS Berkane from Morocco. USMA, the defending champions from Algeria. Rivers United from Nigeria. Then you've got Diables Noirs from Congo, Brazzaville, Sagrada Esperanza from Angola, Future FC from Egypt, Club Africain from Tunisia, Abu Salim come through from Libya, as well as Al Hilal from Libya, 2 South African clubs with Skakuni United and Supersport United, SOAR from Guinea, Dreams FC make their way into the tournament from Ghana, Stade Malien from Mali, and Lobito from Angola. Well, no draw is complete without great footballers making their impact and giving you the memories as well as the draw taking place here for the CAF Confederations Cup. So let me introduce to you first and foremost a man who did it in the CAF Champions League back in 2016. He's a man whose midfield general and ability to score goals from range made him an absolute favorite around the continent. Please welcome up. It's Hlompho Kekana, The Rock. Hlompho, it's an absolute pleasure to see you today.
Thanks.
How are you for this draw?
I'm good. How are you?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I mean, I know you're a man who only played in the Champions League, but the Confederations Cup is a massive occasion.
It is. It tests the good ones with the great ones. So I'm sure the players will be excited to take part in this tournament. And I'm looking forward to this.
One of the great ones in Hlompho Kekana, and then joining him to participate in this draw today, another African football legend. He's a man out of Zambia. He's a man with over 102 caps for his nation. He's a man who has won 2 CAF Confederations Cup back-to-back and was the top goal scorer in the Confederations Cup back in 2016 with 7 goals. It's Rainford Kalaba, the master himself. Rainford, please, if you could come through. And in Johannesburg, especially South Africa, a special venue for you, Rainford, because this is where you won a CAF Confederations Cup, right? 2015 against Supersport United. Happy place for you, South Africa.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Thank you, Thomas. It wasn't easy to get a trophy from South Africa.
Yeah.
You know how it's difficult to play in South Africa with the quality of players they have. It's not easy.
But it's an absolute pleasure to have you back in the country for this big occasion. Hlompho,
Thank you very much.
Let's talk a little bit about upsets so far in the CAF Confederations Cup. Getting to this stage, I know you've been watching.
Yeah.
What surprised you the most in terms of the results we've seen so far?
I think it's to see Skakuni United making to the group stage, because there's a new team. You know, you're waiting for stability coming from them. But in the first season, second season, they are now in the Champions League group stage.
I mean, they beat one of the big clubs.
Yeah.
St. Alwalo Popo is a club that we know the history. Synonymous with the CAF Confederations Cup.
So that tells you the upset that can be caused in this tournament. And I love the fact Kalava will tell you that when they beat Supersport, they didn't expect that coming from Supersport with the performance they gave.
I mean, Rainford, when your pedigree in the CAF Confederations Cup is without a doubt, I mean, to be a back-to-back winner, you know what this is about. So when we talk about a draw, what do you expect? What do you hope will happen when a draw takes place and will make a good group and exciting football for our fans across the continent?
I think everyone back home, they are expecting to see where they will be spotted. So it will be good for them to watch and see who their opponents there, so that they can start prepare adequately, because Confederation is also a big tournament for Africa. Yeah, so it will be very interesting to see where the groups will be.
Before I move on, the question that just come into my head.
Yeah.
Did you ever kick Rainford?
I did. I did. I did. There was a match we played against them in the Champions League in Loftus.
Yeah.
And he told us that, no, it's easy now. We will find you in Congo. And they did just that. We didn't even pass the center line to me.
Rainford, thank you very much for surviving the impact of a tackle from Hlompho Kekana. But now, the CAF competition's head, and that is Khalid Nasser. He will be conducting the draw for us. Khalid, if you could please make your way onto the draw stage here. Africa are waiting. The Total Energies CAF Confederations Cup draw is now in your hands. You'll take us through the draw procedure. Thank you very much for being with us here in Johannesburg.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. Very happy to be here. So hello, everyone. Hello, Kalaba.
Thank you.
Kekana, how are you guys doing?
We're good.
We're doing fine.
Are you ready for the big moment?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Sure.
Okay, let's go now for the group procedures of the Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup 2023-2024. Before we proceed, let me explain to everyone the group procedures. So in the Confederation Cup, we have 3 levels according to the ranking of the teams in the last 5 years. So in level 1, we have the teams of Zamalek of Egypt, Berkane of Morocco, Usma from Algeria, and Rivers United from Nigeria. In level 2, we have Diablo Noir from Congo, Sagrada Esperança from Angola, Future from Egypt, and Club Africain from Tunisia. In level 3, we have the remaining teams, the 8 remaining teams. APC Lobito from Angola, Dreams from Ghana, SOAR from Guinea, Abu Slim and Hilal Benghazi from Libya, Stade Malien from Mali, Sekokuni from South Africa, and Supersport from South Africa. So we are going to start by level 3. We are going to take 1 ball from level 3. The first ball drawn will go directly to position A4. The second one to B4, the third one C4, and then D4. And then the remaining 4 balls in level 3 will go to A3, B3, C3, D3. Then we will move to level 2, and the balls drawn will go respectively to A2, B2, C2, and D2. And finally, with the teams of level 1, we will go to A1, B1, C1, D1. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready? We will start with you, Karaba. Yeah. So you will take 1 ball, and this ball will go, as I said, to position A4.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's take the first ball.
Al-Hali from Libya.
Hilal? Hilal from Libya.
Hilal from Libya.
This is the first appearance of Hilal in the group stage of the Confederation Cup. It will be in position A4. The second team will go to B4.
Absalim from Libya.
So we got the 2 Libyan teams, one in A4 and one in B4. Abu Slim, also first appearance in the group stage of the Confederation Cup, will be in position B4. The next team will go to C4.
Lobito from Angola.
APC Lobito from Angola, first time in the group stage, will be in position C4. Now in D4,
Sekokune United from South Africa.
Sekokune from South Africa, first time also in the group stage, will be in group D4, in group D in position D4. Now the remaining 4 balls of level 3 will go respectively to A3, B3, C3, and D3.
Supersport United from South Africa.
Supersport South Africa, runner-up in 2017, will be in Group A in position A3. The following team going to B3.
SOA from Guinea.
SOAR from Guinea. First time in the group stage, will be in Group B in position B3. Now we have 2 balls remaining in this level, 2 teams remaining.
Dreams FC from Ghana.
Dreams of Ghana, first time also in the group stage, will be in Group C in position C3. And finally, the remaining team of this level.
Stade Malien from Mali.
Stade Malien, winners of the 2009 edition of the Confederation Cup, will now be in Group D in position D3. So Karaba always stay with us for level 2. So I'm going to follow the same procedures. The first ball drawn will go to A2 and then B2 and then C2 and D2.
Future FC from Egypt.
Future from Egypt, this is the second consecutive appearance for Future in the group stage of the Confederation Cup. They will be in Group A along with Supersport and Hilal. The next team will go to Group B.
Sagrada Esperança from Angola.
Sagrada Esperança from Angola. This is the first appearance for Sagrada Esperança in the group stage, and they will be in Group B with SOAR from Guinea and Abu Slim from Libya. The next team in Group C.
Club Africain from Tunisia.
Club Africain Tunisia, runner-up in 2011 and semi-finalist in 2017, will go to Group C with Dreams of Ghana and APC Lobito from Angola.
Diable Noir from Congo.
Diable Noir from Congo, second time in the group stage of the Confederation Cup, will be in Group D with Stade Malien and Sekhukhune United from South Africa. Okay, Kekana, now we move to you to complete the groups. So you are taking level 1, the most exciting part. So let's see who is the team who will join Future, Supersport and Hilal in Group A.
USMA from Algeria.
The defending champions, USMA of Algeria, will play in Group A against Future, Supersport and Hilal. Group B.
Zamalek from Egypt.
Zamalek of Egypt, winners of the 2019 edition, will be in Group B with Sagrada Esperança, SOAR, and Abu Slim. The next two balls remaining.
Rivers United from Nigeria.
Rivers United of Nigeria, third time in the group stage, will be in Group C with Club Africain, Dream, and APC Lobito. And finally, to confirm the remaining team,
Berkane from Morocco.
Berkane, 2 times champions of the Confederation Cup, will be in Group D with Diable Noir, Stade Malien, and Sekhukhune United. So just to recap the groups, in Group A, we have USMA, Future, Supersport, Hilal. Group B, we have Zamalek, Sagrada Esperança, SOAR, Abu Slim. Group C, we have Rivers United, Club Africain, Dreams, Lobito. And Group D, we have Berkane, Diable Noir, Stade Malien, and Sekhukhune United.
Khalid, great job. But that draw, it is fire. Tompo,
Yeah.
when you look at Group A, I mean, as a layman myself, I'm looking at that group and I'm saying the defending champions are going to have to do it the hard way if they want to defend it again.
Unfortunately or fortunately, in a game of football, you can't escape anybody.
Yeah.
You have to play them for you to be the champion. So we regard you a champion by playing all these teams. So I think USMA knows very well that last season they had to pass the best teams in the continent for them to be the champions.
Your thoughts on how the draw has panned out so far? Is there a group that you want to highlight, pick out, a club that you're thinking is a favorite for you?
Well, I think it's a pretty fair draw for me to look at the whole teams that are in the groups. And I'm sure the Sekhukhune United players will want to learn from this because some of them, they don't play in the national team. And this is the national team, if you look at it, because these are the teams that are playing in the continent from various countries. So it teaches you, it helps you. Galaba will tell you, players want to play in this tournament for you to grow as a player. And I'm looking at the Zamalek team. I think I should see the finals between USMA and Zamalek come out of this tournament.
Big smile on Tompo's face, and we'll talk to him a little bit later on about why he smiles when Zamalek is coming off his lips. But Rainford Kalaba, Rainford, what do you take from the Total Energies group stage draw for the CAF Confederations Cup as it looks now?
Yeah, I think like Kekana said, it's a fair group. So the only team which will prepare more adequately, I think it will, because nowadays there's no easy game. Even small teams, they are surprising big teams. So if any team puts more effort and determination, I think everyone can win. But the favorites, they are the defending champions, US.
Oh, you're ready to even say favorites are USMA as defending champions?
Yeah, I think they can do it.
I mean, it's a tough group. They're up against a team that was in a final, and a final that you played in back in 2017 against SuperSport United. Al Hilal are always part of the CAF Confederations Cup and CAF Champions League, and you know, Future FC out of Egypt. That is a tough group when two North African sides are against each other.
Yeah, because they know that now it's going to be tough. So I think they'll prepare more adequately than what they did last year. So I give them a chance to defend it.
Will be interesting, and go on CAF Online and make sure that you comment. Give us your thoughts across the African continent on the groups that you see so far and what you think of them. Which one is the toughest of those groups? Who are you expecting to make their way through? We've got 16 and there will be 8 eventually moving on. However, Khalid, maybe recap for us when the action will begin and wrap up this draw for us.
Yes, sure, Thomas, just to remind everyone of the dates of the group stage. So the match day 1 will start in 26 November. Match day 2 will be 3 December. Match day 3, 10 December. Match day 4, 20 December. Match day 5, 25 February. And finally, match day 6, 3rd of March.
That's it as far as the draw is concerned. I'm looking at my social media here, and Rainford, people are asking, did you kick Klompo back after he kicked you?
No, I just looked at him after the game, like he said. I said, no, you find us in Lubumbashi, because you know, when you come to Lubumbashi, you have to sweat.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I'll be joining you guys very shortly for the Total Energies CAF Champions League draw. That draw will take place in around 30 minutes' time at 3 o'clock South African time. We will go one more time to find out the draw for the group stage of the Total Energies CAF Champions League. But it is concluded now. The Total Energies CAF Confederation Cup draw is complete, and we know who will be up against who. See you soon. 30 minutes to go. One more time, we find out who will play who. Yes, yes, yes.
No, you didn't say that. This guy. Okay. Goals?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is about to take place. The competition is a competition that began back in 1997. And if you look at the competition, it is going to be amazing and fantastic and fabulous. Can't wait for all the things that we'll look forward to. The preliminary rounds, great battles, the qualified clubs today, their opposition during the two scheduled draws. It's please be reminded, we are just a couple of minutes away from the CAF Champions League draw as we prepare for the upcoming season, the season that begins the 26th of November in the Confederations Cup. The year promises to be amazing. The Confederations Cup champions are USMA of Algeria. Their group is clear. Who they will be up against is clear. Are you guys okay? Today, for this special event, we welcome a former South African midfielder who won the Champions League in 2016 with Mamelodi Sundowns and is captain of the team. He has played for Bafana Bafana for 10 years. And then on the other side, we've got Mr. 102 caps winner with TP Mazembe of the CAF Champions League. Please come in. It's Rainford, the master, Kalaba. Preliminary phase of the Confederations Cup has brought its share of surprises, early eliminations. Are you okay? All right.
Just walk your mouth again. I think there might be some food on this. Oh, yeah. So,
Okay.
It's a wacky beard here. I think there's maybe. Oh, there we go. Lip balm or something. There we go. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. I must come all the way to here. Forward. To this line.
We're feeling the light wave. Yeah, there. Must feel the light.
Here somewhere. La? Is it right, La?
I'm happy there, Thomas.
All right.
I'm happy there, Thomas.
Hello, Africa. Good afternoon. It's now time for us to move on to the second special event we have for you, and that is the Total Energies CAF Champions League draw. Now, this draw is a special one because the history of the tournament is so storied, so etched in gold, so many names that have been named on the trophy. 12 occasions we've had different clubs on the CAF Champions League trophy, and the most successful of those clubs is out of Egypt in Al Ahly. They are the defending champions, and how they did it last season was truly spectacular. The ups and downs of their journey are the kind of history that football is all about. I'm going to take you back to that to have a look at how last season's Total Energies CAF Champions League was victorious for Al Ahly, and then we will take you into the draw for this year's group stage competition.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's a great ball in the area. It's better than great. The shot in. It scores. There's a chance, surely. They've got it. Space in the middle! It's a lovely ball and a goal! It needed something special! Mamelodi Sundowns! Chance at the pass, goal! Towards Ronwen Williams, they've got another one! It's a silent Loftus-Versfeld. Wydad Casablanca are through to the final.
Semi-final second leg of the CAF Champions League. Chips the keeper, 1-0 Ahly.
CAF African Champions League final first leg. It's the ball across. It's in the back of the net. Oh my word! Percy Snow. There's a good opportunity. This is surely going to be Caraba. Can they get the ball across? It's there for the taking. It's in the back of the net. Oh my word! How about that?
Stunning view across Casablanca. The Red Castle awaits the second leg of the CAF Champions League final, a repeat of last year's final. The ball's ended up in the net! Can they find a way? But it wasn't to be for Sven van der Broek's side. Marcel Koller leading Al Ahly to an 11th Champions League crown, their third in 4 years.
The Red Devils, Al Ahly, now have got 11 Total Energies CAF Champions League titles to their name, and what a way they did it in last season's competition. To take us through the draw, to give us their insights as to what it takes to be a champion of Africa when it comes to club competitions, let me introduce you to two legends of the football pitch. First and foremost, Rainford Kalaba, a winner of the Total Energies CAF Champions League back in 2015. Rainford, if you could make your way up, a scorer of 4 goals in that tournament, 75 times he played in the Total Energies CAF Champions League. And Rainford, it's an absolute pleasure to be with you on such an auspicious occasion. I'm going to get a couple of questions with you very shortly, but let me introduce the other man who's a legend when it comes to the tournament, and that is Hlompo Kekana. Over 50 games he's played in the Total Energies CAF Champions League, and also a winner in 2016, where he lifted the title with Mamelodi Sundowns. Rainford Kalaba, a winner and a champion with TP Mazembe in 2015. Gentlemen, pleasure to be with you today. Now, let's just get a sense of that history when it comes to the two of you. Rainford, you scored in the final in 2015 against USM Alger. That must be a massive memory for you.
Yeah, Thomas, I think I'll never forget that day and that game, because it was very important for us to win it. After, I think, a few years, we won in 2010. So it was very important for us to win it, and the president wanted it so much. Unfortunately, I got a red card when I scored. So.
Goal and a red card.
Sometimes it's a good part, but sometimes it's a sad note also.
Yeah. You know, and as we talk great memories, I mean, Hlompo, 2016, that final against Zamalek, you're not known for the assists, but you got an assist in the final.
Beautiful moment. We can look back and say that was a beautiful assist. Doesn't happen. It didn't happen a lot in my career, but it happened in a very big stage where we needed that goal to break the ice, because we were scared, Tommy. It was the first time we reached that level in the Champions League, and Rainford will tell you that it doesn't get bigger than this in the Champions League.
I mean, that moment where the trophy is presented to you and you lift it.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
The feeling, the words will fail me if I start, trying to find words. How does it feel to lift the trophy? But that medal and the trophy, it comes with a pleasure of even a satisfaction, because then you have passed all the big teams and the strong teams. The ups and downs of passing, traveling.
There's no one better.
There's no one better but you. And then at the same time, you have to celebrate those moments. But it's a feeling of satisfaction.
Let's take those watching across the continent into the 16 clubs that have made it so far, and we'll be looking for the feeling that Hlompo has just described to you. And here, those clubs are now. The 16 clubs are Al Ali, the defending champions out of Egypt, Al Hilal from Sudan, ASEC Mimosas out of Cote d'Ivoire, you've got CR Belouizdad from Algeria, Etoile du Sahel from Tunisia, Esperance coming out of Tunisia. Then you've got Nodahibu out of Mauritania. Jwaneng Galaxy come from Botswana. Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa. Madiema come from Ghana. Petro Atletico from Angola. Pyramids FC from Egypt. Simba from Tanzania. TP Mazembe are in the draw out of the DRC. Wydad Casablanca from Morocco. And Young Africans from Tanzania. So that's who has made it so far. And what does it take, Hlompo? What is that ingredient that a club has to have to become one of the 12 that have won the Total Energies CAF Champions League?
Well, it needs a level of consistency in your performances, Tommy, because you're playing amongst the best teams in the continent. So therefore, it allows you, or even urges you, to be on top of your game all the time. Kalaba will tell you there's a different game model in an African continent. Where you go to West Africa, you expect the aggression and how they tackle, and when you go to the north of Africa, that's how the tactic and all those funny tricks comes, and they know how to win the football match, and that helps you as a player to grow in that level. But a level of consistency in performances help you to win the trophy.
Rainford, I've always wondered this. As a footballer, when this occasion occurs and it's draw time, are the footballers sitting, are the clubs sitting around, are the players in front of their laptops, their iPads, are they checking to see who they're up against and why, if that's the case?
Yeah, I think as a professional player, this is the most important moment. You need to be in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Because it will give you a clear picture, the team you'll be facing. So it's very important for each player to, even in Champions League in Europe, it's the same thing. So,
are there any prayers, Rainford, that you do just as the draw is going on, and you please?
Yeah. There is.
Of course, you need to know, you need to you don't meet those giant guys.
Yeah.
You know.
All right,
Because,
so let's see.
This is the big,
as
big
footballers
tournament.
pray across the continent, what the draw is going to look like. And I'd like to introduce him to you once again, the CAF head of competitions, Khalid Nasser. Please, if you could make your way up to give us the draw procedure and take us through the draw for the Total Energies CAF Champions League.
Thanks, Thomas.
All the best with this one.
Thank you. Hello, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
How are you?
Hello again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So now it's time for the Champions League.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be with you again. I mean,
Thank you.
I'm between two big legends in Africa,
Thank you,
the
sir.
Master and the Rock. So let's do this together.
Okay.
But let me first start by explaining the draw procedures of the Total Energies CAF Champions League 2023-2024. So we have 4 levels according to the official CAF ranking of the last 5 years. The teams are distributed into 4 levels in the 4 pots that are on stage. In level 1, we have Al Ahly of Egypt, Wydad Athletic Club of Morocco, Espérance Sportive de Tunis of Tunisia, Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa. In level 2, we have CR Bluesdad from Algeria, Pyramids FC from Egypt, Simba from Tanzania, Petro Atletico from Angola. In level 3, we have TP Mazembe from DR Congo, Al Hilal from Sudan, ASEC Mimosa from Côte d'Ivoire, Young Africans from Tanzania. And finally, in level 4, we have Étoile Sportive du Sahel from Tunisia, Jwaneng Galaxy from Botswana, FC Nouadhibou from Mauritania, and Medeama from Ghana. We are going to start with level 4, and the draw procedures are very straightforward. So we are going to take one ball from level 4. The first ball drawn of the first team drawn will go directly to position A4. The second one drawn will go to position B4, and then C4, D4. And then we will move to level 3. The first team drawn will go to A3, and the second one to B3, and then C3 and D3. We will move to level 2. The first team drawn will go to A2, and then B2, C2, D2, and the same for level 1, A1, B1, C1, D1. So as I said, it's a straightforward draw. So we are going to start now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's start with the level 4. So as I said, the first ball drawn will go to position A4.
Nouadhibou from Mauritania.
Nouadhibou from Mauritania. This is the first time for Nouadhibou to qualify to the group stage, and the first team ever in Mauritania to qualify to the group stage. They will be in A4, in Group A, in position A4. The next team will go to B4.
Jwaneng Galaxy from Botswana.
Jwaneng Galaxy, second time in the group stage, will be in position B4. The next team will go to C4.
Experience of Tunisia.
No, this is Étoile Sportive du Sahel.
Oh, yes, is.
ESS is Étoile Sportive du Sahel. Espérance actually is in level 1. So ESS, Espérance Sportive du Sahel, will go to Group C in position C4.
Yeah.
They are the winner of the 2007 edition. The next and last team of Group
It's Medeama from Ghana.
Group D, Medeama will go to Group D in position D4. This is the first appearance of Medeama in the group stage. Thank you, Kikana. Now we will move to level 3. So we are going to do the same exactly for the positions of A3, B3, C3, and D3. Let's go ahead.
TP Mazembe.
TP Mazembe. TP Mazembe, 5 times winners of the Champions League. I think Kalaba know about them. They will be in Group A in position A3.
ASEC Mimosa.
ASEC Mimosa, the champions back in 1998, will be in Group B in position B3. The next team will go to C3.
Al Hilal from Sudan.
Al Hilal of Sudan, semi-finalists in 2009, 2011, and 2015. They will be in Group C in position C3. And the last team of this level,
Young Africans from Tanzania.
Young Africans of Tanzania, 2 times in the group stage, but let's not forget that they were also runner-up of the last edition of the Confederation Cup last season. Thank you, Kekana. Now we move to you, Kalaba. So level 2 and level 1. We start with level 2 and the same process. The first one will go to position A2 and so on. Let's start.
Pyramid of Egypt.
Pyramids FC, first time in the group stage, but also runner-up of the Confederation Cup back in 2020. Will be in Group A with Mazembe and Nwadibo. The second team will go to Group B.
Simba from Tanzania.
Simba, quarter-finalist in the last edition, and 13 appearances in the group stage, will be in Group B with ASIC and Jwaneng Galaxy. The next team will go to Group C.
Atletico de Petro from Angola.
Atletico Petroleus from Angola, 2-time semi-finalist in the Champions League, will be in Group C with Hilal and Etoile. And the last team of this level,
Sierra Belouizdad from Algeria.
Shabab Riyad Belouizdad from Algeria will be in Group D with the Young Africans and Mediama. So, Kalaba, we already have most of the teams in the groups, but we need this final stage and the most exciting one to see who will be the top of the group. Let's start with Group A. This team will be with Pyramids, TP Mazembe, and FC Nwadibo.
Mamelodi
Sundowns from South Africa, champions in 2016, will be in Group A with Pyramids FC, TP Mazembe, FC Nwadibo. Group B now. This team will be in Group B.
Wydad de Casablanca.
Wydad Athletic Club of Casablanca, 3 times winners of the Champions League, will be in Group B with Simba, ASIC, and Jwaneng Galaxy. Okay, let's see the 2 next teams who will be in Group C with Petro Atletico, Hilal, and Etoile.
Espérance de Tunis.
Espérance Sportive de Tunis. We have a Tunisian derby here in Group C. Espérance will be with Etoile and also with Petro Atletico and Hilal. And lastly, just to confirm the remaining team,
Al Hilal from Egypt.
Al Ahly of Egypt, records champion of this competition with 11 titles. They will be with CR Belouizdad, Young Africans, and Mediama of Ghana. So this concludes the draw. Let me recap the draw for everyone. So in Group A, we have Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, Pyramids from Egypt, TP Mazembe from DR Congo, FC Nwadibo from Mauritania. Group B, we have Wydad Athletic Club from Morocco, Simba from Tanzania, ASIC from Côte d'Ivoire, Jwaneng Galaxy from Botswana. In Group C, we have Espérance Sportive de Tunis, Petro Atletico from Angola, Al Hilal from Sudan, Etoile Sportive du Sahel from Tunisia. Finally, Group D, we have Al Ahly of Egypt, Shabab Riyad Belouizdad from Algeria, Young Africans from Tanzania, and Mediama from Ghana. Wow, very strong groups.
It really is very strong groups as far as the Total Energies CAF Champions League draw is concerned. And let me speak very quickly to Rainford, because Rainford, you've been a man who's been at TP Mazembe since 2011. You're still currently with the club in a technical position. What was it like being part of the draw today and drawing who would be the opposition for the club you work at?
Yeah, I think it's my pleasure also to be here today, to have these draws. And I think to be part of TP Mazembe also, it's a big pleasure for me. Because it's a big club in Africa, which many people in the world knows it. So,
So what do you think of the draw? That final draw had Shompo smiling from ear to ear as a man who's been at Mamelodi Sundowns until 2022 from 2011. That last name, Sundowns, goes into that group as the top team in the group.
you know, Thomas, I cannot predict because this is for the big guys. So whoever prepares well, like I said before, can get it. So this year is very, very difficult to predict. So
it is a very, and you're agreeing, Shompo?
I do.
I mean, what do you think of what you've seen so far there? And again, your former club, Mamelodi Sundowns, in Group A there.
A level of consistency in the performance will help you win this tournament. When you look at the whole teams, these are big teams. And you cannot say, I will accept this one and meet this one. You just have to meet them all for you to be the champion. That's why when you see these players lifting the trophy at the end of the tournament, see their excitement, see how happy they are. It means they've passed through these teams and they are not easy teams.
Toughest group there, which one is it?
They're all tough. They're all tough, all of them, because look, the Midyema team, which are debutants in this Champions League, will try to cause an upset because you know, you want to be counted among the best team in Africa. You need to play against them. The rivalry of these other teams is grown and is going to grow even further when you look at the teams, because they played together last season, even the edition before. So it's going to be a stronger contest all round, and I love the matches, and I will be watching the match closely.
And you've got a giant killer if you look at the preliminary stages there in Group B, a team out of Botswana and Jwaneng Galaxy. They've done well to get so far.
Well, it is experience that they've been getting all these years, you know, being knocked out of the preliminary and being knocked out in the group stage. That gives you an edge when you're going to play again in the next edition, because now you know what is expected from the team in the tournament. Even when you plan accordingly. So I'm hoping the coaches now, they take out the calculators. They're calculating where to get the points now.
Two champions giving you their perspectives here. One a champion in 2015 with TP Mazembe, the other a champion in 2016 with Mamelodi Sundowns. Gentlemen, the draw is just about complete, but we cannot end that without hearing from Khalid, who's just going to wrap things up for us in terms of the Champions League draw. Khalid, what more can you tell us?
No, just I want to add that the dates of the Champions League, I mean, we are all looking forward to see these strong matches. We will start 24th, 25 November, 1st, 2nd December for match day 2, 8th and 9th December for match day 3, 19th December match day 4, 23rd and 24th of February for MD5, and finally 1st and 2nd March for MD6. It's always before the Confederation Cup, we play the Champions League Friday and Saturday, and the Confederation Cup comes on Sunday.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Fantastic being a part of the two draws that we've had today and settling who will be playing who when it comes to both the CAF Confederations Cup as well as the CAF Champions League. The head of competitions in Khalid Nasser doing a fantastic job with his team, and I had an opportunity to see how much preparation goes into it, and congratulations on a great and successful draw, Khalid.
Thank you, Thomas, and thanks to our two big legends.
Thank you so much.
And good luck to all the teams.
Absolutely good luck to all the teams when it comes to the Total Energies CAF Champions League. Everybody knows the team to beat are the defending champions, Al Ahly. The draw is complete. The road to the final is now much clearer. And who will be that team etching their name in the gold and the glory of the Champions League when the dust settles? Well, this draw today has given us an even clearer indication of what that may be. I'm Thomas Mlambo. It's been a pleasure being your host today across the African continent for these two draws. Absolutely a fantastic highlight in my time. And now, Africa, let's get down onto the football field and do the business. Bye.